What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, I like Jasmine Coin, and I always wonder if we're going to have any type of new information. Well, just 13 hours ago, we did get some new information. We had an ambassador space, or what some people would call an AMA, to go over Jasmine Coin and to talk about different things that are happening within there. Talk about the new projects, talk about the new partnerships, the ambassadorships, as well as just a lot of other stuff. And it was interesting. I can tell you that it was difficult to really follow because I feel like they needed some sort of a translator or they needed, um, to kind of prepare for this ahead of time. So I know that everybody's always trying to make sure that we have raw and, uncut answers or answers that are going to that are new, right? You didn't know what these questions are and you want to be able to answer them on the fly. That shows, that you are, good at your job and, it's a good project and all of these other things that we all want to see, right? All of the above. Um, but when you have people that don't have English as their first language, you need to find a way to prepare for it because as you're trying to think, it's just a lot of things that are kind of not there, right? And it doesn't make sense to everybody. And I can tell you that the answers really didn't fully make sense and it was difficult to really follow and I was trying to follow everything and also the volume was a little bit lower. So we're going to display a portion of it to go over something and you guys can interpret it however you think it's interpreted. But I wanted to go through comments and go through exactly how the person that asked the question felt. So we have some information, and I don't know if it's amazing information or if there's something that I may have missed, but we have information on the Jasmy Coin lockup, which I feel like is very, very important for anybody that's holding Jasmy Coin. So if you want this information, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out my credit card YouTube channel. It's a new credit card YouTube channel that we are uploading content to, consistently, trying to do it every single day and uploading shorts content and all of that stuff, which is always fun to do. I'm back on like my editing grind, so I can edit things. And also my NFA channel, I'm doing a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday type of thing where I'm doing edited content. So I'm getting back into that. So feel free to check that out as well. But again, we have more pressing news, right? We have information related to the fourth quarter lockup, which a lot of people want to know about. We have information related to, different things that are coming on, right? New projects and new pieces of the puzzle. So let's go ahead and dive into this. I guess we're going to start right with it. We have the Jasmy Coin like AMA or ambassador space that was there about 17 minutes in. You have Jasmy US that asked the question that really everybody wants to get answered, which is, when are we going to see the fourth quarter lockup? And what's the detail of the fourth quarter lockup if we can provide any more details. So let's go ahead and listen to this and then I'll give my perspective. I'm going to have to turn down my mic because it will get picked up and just let them talk. Now it is something like 5 minutes and it's going to be tricky. If you guys want to skip, then make sure you take this time frame right here, which is a 3 minute mark, and probably skip somewhere towards the 8 minute mark. And then I'll give exactly what I feel about it all in the end. It should be somewhere around the 8 minute mark. I believe it's 5 minutes or 6 minutes. You know, just keep skipping if that's the case. But hopefully you can listen. And if you hear something that I may have missed, it's always good because I can't really hear it. It's kind of low. So let's go ahead and bring this up.
Community has a big question regarding Q4 lockup and how that might look. So if you could kind of explain, Hara, the process that will take place, and if you have some more details, that'd be great. Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, we mentioned the roadmap of this year in the first of this year. So the this year's goal, one of this year's goal is token use case, token utility. This means we want to keep the tokens in our wallet, and this is not uh, uh, based on just me Chang. now creating the layer 2 blockchain networks. This is the we want to use in we want to use the lookup function in IoT platforms, the hyperledger fabrics one. And so yeah, now we're creating the two blockchain. The first one is we have created what we have created 5 years, maybe 5 years. So Hyperledger Fabric One. So this is uh, yeah. Now we have five, five, five list, five clients listed company in Japan. Five listed company in Japan, and they are using some um, purpose of the function. So, for example, the data analytics or data storage or keep the laptop securely or they don't have the customer's personal information and so on. And the now we are creating carbon credit exchange functions. This means uh, the yeah we use personal data we use the personal data locker for creating the wallet on our Hyperledger Fabric blockchains. And so yeah, the we uh, now we still have the function on the chain, and so this means we we have the um, yeah wallet function on the Hyperledger Fabric based blockchain. So yes, so this means to exchange the tokens or to issue the NFT or yeah, to exchange the personal data locus data. And yeah, next step, uh, we we want to focus on the token utility. Token utility means lookup. Uh, it's we want to yeah look up on Ethereum blockchain and to bridge our consortium blockchain. Yeah, and so this is I'm sorry, this is so I don't prepare for the answer, and so this is so difficult to uh, talk in English, and that's why. So yeah, changing the chain from Ethereum to Hyperledger Fabrics and to keep the token on our blockchain wallet until this year or maybe yeah until this year end. Yeah, this year's end means the March of 2024 because the Japanese year end is uh, March. And so, yeah, we are now creating the functions for.
There was a lot of detail there that I couldn't really break down a ton. I know there are people that are confused in the chats. You could see that it was, kind of a mess for the translation and all that. And you even see Tommy here that's basically says, look, they should have been given these questions in advance so that they can translate them to English. Like that would have been the easiest way to do that so that you can communicate that with the community. Because honestly, we didn't really get the answer that we've hoped for. It should be something simple where we understand, what the lockup process is going to be, but more or less talking about when the year end is for them. Now, this is news to me that the year end for them is between, I guess, January and March, or the end is, March. So that's definitely news to me because I thought it was the end of the year, the end of our year, which is, from to December. So that's not really the case. But they did talk about, the wallet feature and the connection there. And I also saw something with, JASMY being used as a form of gas on their chain. So there's a lot of things that we can be excited about. But do we have a bunch of news related to the fourth quarter lockup? Really, no, just a change in kind of the date and when that actually is. We understand that it's going to be, more of a sporadic thing. It's not going to be a long-term thing, but they're trying to keep Jasmy Coin, I guess, on the chain for a long period of time as they're, transitioning and adding different things with the wallets and everything there. So it's very interesting. Do I understand all of it? No, I do not, because I one can't really hear it that well because it was kind of low, and then also there was a lot of breakage or whatever you want to call it. It was breaking up because he, didn't know how to translate it to English and how what he wanted to say because he wasn't prepared for it. So honestly, next time I think instead of having the ambassadors, just bring up a question. Ambassadors could submit a question based on what people are looking for. But then you can also have, I think you need ambassadors that are going to be basically saying, hey, when he says, hey, does this answer your question? Because he does say that in the next minute. He says, does this answer your question? And then Jasmy US goes, yeah, for the most part. And then says, I understand how difficult this is to translate this to English. But I think you need to be transparent as an ambassador. You need to be 100% transparent and go, no, that honestly didn't explain anything. And if it didn't explain anything, you could say, all right, well, how about we send the question over, we get the translation and everything, and then we can get the communication to people in the back end. Give us that understanding of, what we really want to know, and don't just, sweep it under the rug and go, yeah, well, he did his best to answer it. No, that's not the case. We need to hold everyone accountable, no matter if you are an ambassador and you're probably getting some sort of paycheck or some sort of partnership with them. It's still your duty to make sure that they are transparent and you are transparent, and that is not what I like to see. Now, I'm not an ambassador. I think they reached out to me for some sort of partnership like a while ago, but I never responded to that. I actually didn't even see it because it went to my messages that are filtered, and I didn't even see it. So I'm not sure if they reached out to me for a partnership or not. Honestly, it was some sort of connection, some sort of thank you for talking about us type of thing. Um, but anyways, I think there needs to be something a little bit better next time where we have the questions ahead of time and we can break these things down. But we have a little bit of new information. It's just not all of the information that we wanted to hear. How long is the process going to take? How much actually will be locked up? What are the projections that go into that? What's the purpose for the full lockup that's there? And, all of the questions that we want to get answered. And eventually we'll get those questions answered. And hopefully it's before, January to March. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Let me know what you think about this. Did you listen to that AMA or Ambassador Space? And did you get anything out of it? But guys, hit that like button and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.